17th March 2023 will always be a significant date for the family of Christian Atsu. It's the day where their beloved son was laid to rest. The funeral proceedings of Christian Atsu began in the early hours of Friday with a pre-burial service. The atmosphere was somber with a pervasive feeling of sadness, grief and disappointment. President Nana Akufo-Addo, acting as chief mourner, concluded the first part of the proceedings by passing by Atsu's remains. Throughout the filing past proceedings, various individuals, including former President John Mahama, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and top government officials came to pay their respects. As the public filed past his remains at the forecourt of the State House, groups including his former senior high school, Posin T.I. Ahmadiyya Senior High School, Professional Footballers Association of Ghana, supporters unions, celebrities and sympathizers paid tribute to the late Christian Atsu. The burial service followed, featuring hymns, tributes and wreath-laying. Christian Atsu's devastated wife, Marie Claire Rupio, could not hold her tears as she read her tribute. Atsu's twin sister, Christiana Atsu Pichasam, had to help Rupio.
Lying before me today is the mortal remains of a beloved father and husband. I knew little the morning that God is going to call you home. In life alone,
Should I read for you? Should I continue for you? Should I read for you? That you read for you?
Lying before me today is the mortal remain of a beloved father and husband. I knew later that morning that God is going to call you home. In life, I love you, darling. In death, I do the same. It breaks my heart to lose you. You did not go alone, for part of me went with you. Your love is still my guide. And though I cannot see you, you are always on my side. You were always so full of life. You seem to be immortal. Your smile, your love, I see in our children's smile. You are never really gone, as part of you is within them. You are loved beyond words and myths beyond measure. But as you always say, God win. In love, your wife.
Atsu and Rupio had 3 children together named Joshua, Godwin and Abigail Chasam. A tribute was read on behalf of the children.
We missed you, Dad. We loved us for who we were and accepted us for who we were striving to become. You always made us smile and filled us with strength. Your strength gave us a sense of protection and love. Now that you are in heaven, we know that you will continue to protect us. Thanks for being. We will always love you and miss you. Rest well, Dad.
Family representatives read the biography of the player and a tribute on behalf of his siblings.
We are here to learn and share ideas with you. Oh, brother, we see you as a great person. We cared for everyone as a large heart and never separated a corn from beans. You taught us to relate with one another. Christian Atsu Chasam is your name. However, we prefer to call you Uncle Atsu.
Representatives from the Turkish embassy followed with their tribute. There was then a solo performance from Edward Opari Ado. Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf also read a tribute on behalf of the state as he eulogized Christian Atsu.
For the ministry interaction with the blaster, Atsu always displayed calmness, an attribute his mate has attested to. His acclaimed humane nature, friendliness, love for people, commitment to Mother Ghana, and the team spirit were exceptional and deserve emulation. Even at the peak of his career, Atsu remained himself and was never overtaken by pride, arrogance, and indiscipline. On occasion of mourning our son, brother, and colleague, we believe that Christian Atsu has graciously paid tribute to Mother Ghana, and memories of his commitment and contribution to our national team, the Blasters, will forever remain in the minds of those present. His legacy remain as inspiration for the Blasters, the football fraternity, and in general, the youth of our country, Ghana. We pray that our brother, our son, our Blaster, find the best place with the Lord.
At the wreath-laying ceremony, the Chasam family, Ghana Football Association, led by President Ketu Kraku, officials of Atsu's final club, Hatayspor, and the Turkish embassy, the Adan Traditional Council, children of the footballer, and the state also laid wreath. Around midday, Atsu's body was transported to his hometown of Dogobome near Adan for a private burial. The well-attended gathering was an emotional one, with some dignitaries unable to hold their tears. Notable sports personalities in attendance include President of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana, Kwabena Yeboah, Black Stars head coach Chris Hilton, Atsu's close friend at the national team, Mubarak Wakasu, and Togolese legend Emmanuel Adebayo. In an interview with Citi News, former Sports Minister Nilanti Vanderpoy called on the GFA to help complete Atsu's unfinished school project at Senya Breku in the Central region.
It's a great loss, but what can we do? We give thanks to God. It's a great loss to all of us. It's not just about his football, but his personality. He's one of the players, as a minister, I would say, was highly disciplined. And he was so committed. So it's a great loss to all of us.
I can see that. Yeah, you are struggling with words.
He calls me uncle because we come from the same family in Adan. So, but what can you do? It's happened. In all things, we give thanks to God.
Upon his passing, a lot of people have been so admired to him by his philanthropic works. There's one work that he's doing about this school. What do you think can be done? He seems to have some level of attachment to that school.
I think it is something that I believe the Ghana Football Association must take it up, because it's a very good initiative, and they must take it up and carry on with it, because it's a legacy he has left for us, and I don't think we should just let it go. We must build on it, and not only the GFA, but all of us in sports must be interested and taking it over.
Former national team coach Maxwell Konedu and Frederica Champon, who is executive council member of the GFA, all spoke to Citi News after the burial.
Yes, I've always said that we need to honor our stars. You saw the legends that came here. A lot of them have made difference in society. They've made an impact, and we should continue to honor them while they are alive. It doesn't mean that when they are not alive, we shouldn't honor them. We should honor all.
What would be a befitting monument for such a player with such a legacy?
Come again.
What would be a befitting monument for such a player?
For me, monuments come and go. Some monuments don't last eternity. But what we have shown today will last for eternity.
I am very, very happy with what I've seen here today. This means a lot to, not to only me, to everybody that is here, everybody that is doing something for his country. If you do and do it with all your heart, Ghana will pay you back. I'm very happy with what I've seen. with the coverage you people have done today. It goes across the globe, and everybody is watching it live. You've done so well. You, the media houses, you've done so well.
Peter Ghana remembered Atsu because of what he did for Ghana and what he represented and who he was. Apart from his talent as a footballer, apart from the fact that he played for our national team, Atsu was a very, very good human being. Very, very good human being. Selfless. And he did good to people who didn't have. He was there for the needy. He supported those in distress. And so I'm happy that they still remembered him. And His Excellency, the President and the Vice, sat through the funeral. It tells you that whatever you do, people are watching. And that at the right moment, people remember you for who you were.
As part of the Ghana Football Association, what has been the plans to try and honor him in the upcoming game against Angola?
I didn't hear you.
As being part of the Ghana Football Association, what have been some of the plans that the association is taking to honor the player going forward?
Well, we haven't discussed that yet. What we discussed is what has happened today. The FA fully participated in the funeral. In fact, most of the planning and everything, fell on the committee set up jointly between the state, the Ghana Football Association, and the family. And so the FA fully participated in this funeral. If there are other things for us to do, I'm sure it will come up for discussion. But for me, even what has happened today, I think it was very, very important that Ghana did this for Christian Atsu.
Following the burial service, the Twasam family will have a gathering at the family house in Odojo on Sunday afternoon. Before that, a Thanksgiving service will take place at Lighthouse Chapel in Ayawaso.
Reporting for Citi News at the forecourt of the State House, I am Evans Ofochu Manson.
Ready, boy,